Welcome to Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. We're here every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Central to give you all the updates so you can be in the know because there's no secrets here. We want you to know what's going on. That's the whole point. And we have an amazing guest joining us tonight as well. So we're going to hear directly from our founder of Project Die Hard to get those updates. And then we'll be bringing in our guest. So with no further ado, Brian Gibson is in the house. I'm bringing him in to say hello. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, sister? Really good work last week. I was on the road coming back from Arizona. So had to get back for meetings. Everybody out in Arizona was like, well, are you going to stay around Monday, Tuesday? I'm like, brothers, I can't. I got things back home I got to do. And I will tell you one thing. I hate when I got to leave my AO. You know those complimentary little breakfasts they do at the hotels?
Oh, yeah. Love
Yeah,
those.
there were no biscuits and gravy. I had tortillas.
Huh. Where are you from?
Kentucky.
You're letting your Kentucky show. But I love it.
Look, biscuits and gravy is a meal. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It doesn't matter. It's a meal.
Oh, sorry, couldn't find that on the road there.
Oh no, I found it on the road on the way back when I got to the other side of Texas. Right? I stopped, get something to eat, and there was biscuits and gravy on the menu. I'm like, okay, I'm home. I'm good.
So does the IHOP buy you have biscuits and gravy?
Yes.
Okay. I was assuming, but it's important.
Yes, they do. But actually, I order off our menu, the veterans menu, because I'm no better than anybody else.
But why isn't there biscuits and gravy on there? Yeah, gotcha. All good. I get it.
IHOP does their outstanding job on our special menu for our veterans. And it all comes down to price point and, I had to, beginning of the year, look, guys, no more OJ. Sorry. Price of orange juice right now, we just can't afford that.
Yeah.
I can't offer you OJ. You get coffee or water. What do you want? I mean, we work with the resources we have.
Exactly. Got to keep it real.
On that, let's see if I can bring this up. All right. We got to put us to the side. Which one is that again?
Here we go.
There you go. All right. So our guest in the back can watch and learn. I'm breaking it down Barney style here, folks. We save veterans' lives. That's what we do. Now, how do we do that, right? Well, first, you got to figure out why we do it. Because God saved my life. And it's just that simple. My brothers and sisters deserve nothing but the best. And that's what they will get. We do a fellowship breakfast the first Wednesday of every month. Current facility we do is the IHOP in Paducah, Kentucky. You want to do a fellowship breakfast? Hey, we'll talk. That's why we need volunteers. We do a facility drive the third Saturday of the month. Right here on the front of this thing is Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. How much time is it going to take for you to like, follow, share, and comment? How much? 0.22 seconds?
That's about it.
Is that too much to ask of anybody out there who's watching this right now to share it out, to tell somebody, tune in? I'm still funneling with my screens. All right. Pretty simple. On my left, your right. I don't know if it's on your left or right, but investors, they want nothing but profit. Quit emailing me and my team. If you're here to make a profit off the suffering of a veteran, don't even bother wasting our time, because it's not going to happen. We do not take government money because red tape kills. I don't need all those rules. Learned something out in Arizona. Met a lot of people with some very unique care programs that the VA won't touch with a 10-foot pole. So I'm like, got it. Help me build the building and you can bring it. There's no such thing as a recognized therapy. There's no such thing as a recognized this or that. It all depends on an individual, but it has to be the best. $47.8 as of last Wednesday, every day.
Everybody thinks about the number 22. The number 22 is a
A
publicity
marketing
piece.
number.
Yeah. It's not real.
It's not real. It's not.
It's more than twice that. So break it down. That's more than 2 an hour.
Yeah.
And the time our show is on here, statistically, we will have lost 2 more of our veterans.
Yep. To that demon of suicide. And all we ask is $22 a month. So you give up that little frothy thing, you give up one of those a day. And you can easily make that $22 a month.
Heck, you give up 1 a week and you could come up with 22 a month. Yeah.
Veterans face demons, anxiety, depression, addiction, the lying voices that bug us all the time. Give up, give up, give up. Look, folks, this is a serious thing. It is. Our facilities are placed in rural areas. So God's beauty can be seen. Hope can be given. Peace is there. Again, I'm going to answer this, people. Why are we starting in Makanda, Illinois?
Ooh, I know.
Go ahead.
Because there was a property that's located there that was donated to support this mission.
Yeah, i.e., God placed our first facility in Southern Illinois. If you don't like that, ask God. Don't ask me. All I know is it must be completed first before we go build anywhere else. because that's going to be the blueprint for the whole nation. Why do we need volunteers? What can a community bring to Project Die Hard facilities? Knowledge, skills, ears to listen, a soothing voice. I mean, we all work together, more lives are saved. What are you going to bring to our mission? I don't care where you live. Well, I do and I don't. But you have a skill, you want to help veterans, then join the team. I don't know if I can make it any easier than that right there. What do you think if we just put that out every hour on all of our socials?
I like it.
It's plain, it's simple.
Yep. And let's see, scan that QR code and helps if I hit the right button.
That one should take you right to Mighty Cause.
Takes you right to Mighty Cause.
There you go. And of course, every day, check your vet.
Look at the there it is. Project Die Hard. Donate. Super easy. It doesn't get any easier than that. And actually, if you go there, you can set up your own fundraiser at the same time. You can either donate or you can hit the button.
Set up your own fundraiser.
Set up your own. Who do you know that wants to support vets? Probably lots of people.
Tell them, hey, here's this organization doing it right. And of course, support our community support program members.
Yes.
They've joined the team. They understand what it's going to take. Locate, support. You can find us on the web. You can find us on social medias. You can find us everywhere. We're not hard to find. You know who we did that one for, right?
Yep.
Right now, we need administrative task volunteers. We have a very, very, very large blessing coming our direction that if we don't get some help, we're going to lose out on being able to help 100 veterans with skill training and the mission receiving $50,000. What are you going to bring to the mission? What are you going to do to help that blessing grow? Can you read those two? Those two right there. What does that get you?
Let's see. The one on the left is a little small on my screen, but it is saying with our outreach partners, we're ready to help their teammates at Fob Rush. Got the address in here. You can email us, community@projectdiehard.org. What can you do? Because you know what? We're there on the third Saturday of the month. So if that's not on there, I'm mentioning that.
Oh, that's on the next one, I think.
That's the next one. Volunteers are needed.
There you go. Look, it's just that simple. We're working to complete our first facility, and we're doing it with full transparency. If you got a question, come and see it.
Nothing better than to put your feet on the ground there and to actually walk around, because I have not made my way down there yet. I have not personally gotten to do the walk across the land. And I know from everybody I've talked to that it has impacted them because just because of what the place is. So if you have a chance to be there, take that opportunity and make the most of it. Make a difference. Find out what it means to you.
I do believe we have something out there on social media that says if you have a very large team you wish to bring, let us know and we will do our best to support you. Plan a trip. That's why we do it on the third Saturday of the month. So you can actually plan to come down and see what we're building. Can't miss that one.
That one I can read. That's huge.
What?
The facilities bring employment and economy to rural communities.
Do they not?
They absolutely do.
So I guess this one is targeted to our followers who know of somebody in government that claims to care for veterans that they could tag and say, hey, if you really do, why aren't you helping to bring a facility here? Good question.
Great question.
And that is the slide deck for today.
Love it. There's a lot happening. It's great stuff. I know you met lots of people last weekend, a week ago, and it's all coming together in so many ways. I can't even see all the ways where these pieces are going to connect. And that's where with our guest that we have joining us tonight, I think it's going to be wonderful to hear all the things that she's doing and how she can connect into this mission as well.
Oh, I love our guest because on my end of it, what she's bringing will actually save Project Die Hard funds.
Pretty big. So
You think?
why don't we go ahead and bring her in and she can explain what that means. This is Patrice Porter joining us, and you can see right on there, the Gardening Grandma. So glad you're here.
Yeah, I am very happy to be here. The first time that Kurt ever showed me the property, it was funny. I was saying how I was on a mission to bring that skill of being able to garden, grow your own food to more people with our food insecurities and cost of living and everything. And I was looking for groups that had land and that they might want to put a garden on there. And I thought, well, churches at first, because then you could bring in a church leader, have a community garden, and you could feed your congregation. Then Kurt said, well, we have Fob Rush project. And he showed me, and like if I see a piece of open land that's arable, to me, oh yeah, we should have a garden there. And it was kind of, I always had that belief, if you could have a place to park your cars, every home has a driveway. Why doesn't every home have a garden plot? But anyway, so here he showed me that property and like so much potential. And that the idea that you're bringing in the vets, like 12, you could have 12
12 single
So there's
veterans
some,
and 2 veterans with their families.
yeah, like living on the facilities, and so all these ideas started coming about, that you're not only building like a garden so those in the living on the project can be more self-reliant, but when you open up the whole gardening, like a larger garden plot, then it opens up that opportunity that they can not only for on their facilities, but other vets could join in too into that project. And it enables them to have that opportunity to not only learn skills, but you're becoming productive. You're producing that food that comes with that confidence. And there's a social interaction too while you're working together in the gardens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like it's big here. I live in a rural area, and we all have our garden plots, and we're always sharing amongst the community. You know, if you start your seed like this time of year, spring just around the corner, and I start to get spring fever and get anxious, get something growing. The days are getting longer. There's more heat in the sun, and it's like, yeah, my energy starts rising, and I'm like more and more encouraged. Okay, let's get these gardening happening. And so then with the veterans, there's that therapeutic aspect to the gardening. Like even for myself, it's almost like a meditative practice. When you're in your garden, you can let all the stresses and everything just fall away. You're just there tending your little piece of earth and planting the seeds, and it's just a really peaceful place to be, and that connection with nature. And as you say, like appreciating God's. I don't know if you can hear me.
There we go.
You're good.
There you are. And what the bounty of the land, and you get a really up close connection to nature there, and you get to really appreciate that bounty of the land and what's provided, and that idea that there is that abundance. And that's always my wish for gardeners, that you can have that abundance to enjoy and be able to share. So I see that with, yeah, we're having a little break again with
We're
the
good.
project Die Hard. Like I and Fall Brush, I see, like, yes, get that initial gardening going, feeding the those living there, the larger gardening going, and then how it can expand more too, like with community connection. Like you're talking about how it grows employment and the economy.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea, like you could have workshops there and
Yes.
build new skills. You can be doing like composting and extra produce, and seedlings, and then the ideas you had for your you have people coming together for their Saturday breakfasts. And then, like, when you've got the garden happening and the harvesting meals come together around our food and celebration, and I get really excited about it. I just
But I love the fact that I now have an expert when it comes to gardening
Mm-hmm.
on our team. Okay. I'm not a gardener. I'm not. Well, in a way, I am. I'm a medic. I garden lives.
yeah.
Okay. But what I see when we put these gardens in, yes, the economic impact on our food bill goes down, right? I'm getting a lot of notifications that the Murfreesboro Farmers Market is getting ready to reopen.
Oh,
Okay, so to me, that is a place where we can take our extra produce, our extra to the farmers market, sell it, bring that back into the mission, but that also gets veterans back out into society running a business, right?
yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. And community connection. You're
Mhm. Yeah, that whole you're talking with people, doing all the things to bring that together. That's a huge. Oh my gosh, how many wins are in that win-win-win scenario you just described?
and feeding the community too. That's an extra bonus. Especially with the state of our distribution systems with food and accessibility to that fresh, nutritious food. And one thing, like you say, Brian, that you don't have that gardening knowledge. So another thing that I'm developing with a couple of co-creators, that it's the Gardens for Us community garden platform. So then too, with the vets, so they've got their physical garden, they're working in there on fall brush, and they come into the platform here, and that's where you gain all the knowledge. We have gardening mentors there. They're AI mentors that for specific gardening things like your climate, because this doesn't have to be just for the vets at Fall Brush.
No,
This
no,
can be
no,
for
no.
any vets that want to be involved with the gardens. So then they come in, they want to know how to garden in their specific climate. So there's a channel on there or if you want to know about building your soil, what type of soil, what you need to do to amend it. And then there's the community part in there, so that they can come in there and share about their experience. I'll be there as a live mentor, not the AI mentor, sharing my wealth of knowledge and support, and can speak specifically to people. But they come together there too. So then there's a community builds in around there. And then it can be the vets throughout. Yeah.
Again, I met with James Zuli, Mark Balin out in Arizona. Easy Way TV on the Mark TV. Anthony couldn't make it from Nonprofit TV. But see, that's what the studio that we're building on every facility is for. Because we already have outreach partners that we need content for. So, a veteran who comes could start gardening, go, wow, I love this, and do a podcast on it that we put out through our networks.
Yeah.
You see how this all works?
Yeah. And when you mentioned that, as they're learning and they really enjoy it, it also gives them the opportunity to be a leader and a mentor too for those that are coming on. Because like the people, if I've got it correct, that are living in the facility, it's for a year's time, right?
1 year, that's all they get.
Yeah. So that's that whole new, they can then become the leaders and mentors for that new group.
The next group, in the next group, in the next group.
Yeah. And then it just grows and grows. And
yeah. Speaking of growing and growing, you want to bring that thing with the handlebar things?
bringing him on in. So we've got Kurt joining us. Kurt's actually the one that connected us with Patrice because, and Kurt, I'm going to pass it to you just to give a quick description of how is it that you guys connected and made this all come together?
Oh, wow.
Well, Patrice and I know each other like Brian and I know each other. This is all a success story of the Happy Neighborhood Project. So
Yeah.
Patrice made a happy business networking meeting. Brian made a meeting, and Patrice introduced me to helpapedia.org. I see we have our co-founder Phil Vitrano is out there talking about growing healthy food and all the things. So we have Helen Weaver is out there, in that Helpapedia audience. Debbie Miller might be coming on here because she was teased by who is this Patrice Porter? Because I was looking at Facebook and I'm trying to do something else on Facebook that says Patrice Porter is live. So Patrice, well done sharing the live on your Facebook feed, and that's what it's all about. Together, everyone achieves miracles. Working together works. So that's kind of the neat thing we have here. I was just at an H&P posting party with Debbie Miller, and Emily is double dipping. She was doing a little bit with the posting party, and now Emily is restreaming, this video as well. And so yeah, that's what it's all about, co-marketing with Helpapedia. I'm the director for partnerships and collaborations and so forth. So this is all in my wheelhouse, and the intention to grow these nonprofits at the same time by getting Helpapedia and Project Die Hard working together. But so far, the conduit of it all is gardening. What a way to grow a future, but in the garden, right, Patrice?
You betcha. And this is where the seeds have been planted. The seeds have been planted, and that base, start to build up that base and some nourishment and care, and we'll get to watch things blossom. Nothing does more to warm my heart than seeing things come to fruition, and yeah.
Again, this is the whole thing of our part. Project Die Hard's part of this mission are these facilities where the community gets to come and help veterans find hope.
Yes.
It's
like a light. It's like a light, hey?
Yeah.
A light in a dark world, sometimes dark world. So
who did it? I think it was Papa Roach. Leave a Light On.
Yeah.
There's a song that he put out about one of his friends who died by suicide, right? And he was talking about leaving a light on. And like I'm telling everybody, that's what our facilities are. A beacon of light in that darkness where a veteran can find hope. Today, Sue, Kurt, one more person tells me, build it and they will come, I'm going to jump through the screen and hit them in the head.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure it's not hitting him in the head with some flowers. I'm sure it's not that either.
No, look, community, listen well. Project Die Hard has a waiting list for Fob Rush.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. There's how many people have you turned away that needed what we have, what we're going to have, Oh.
I lost count, Sue.
Yeah, I know. It makes me sick to my stomach that there were people that needed what will be there, what should be there, but it's not there yet. And we had to say, I'm sorry, we can't. They needed us.
Now, again, that's not saying we don't help veterans.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong.
We have our resource partners.
Yes.
Okay? We do have our resource partners. And yeah, I go to rule number 2 there. Look, folks, when a veteran we help already tell their story, we have the outlet for them to do it. That's all I'm going to tell you. You'll never see us put their dirty laundry out. So no, I'm not going to use their suffering to build this mission. I'm not. Don't ask. Okay.
That's when I live pretty peacefully back here in the forest, and like I live right in the forest, so I'm not always aware of all that's going on here. I live very peacefully. I can tune into things when I want and tune out when I want, kind of thing. And then, then you come here and the stark realities when you're mentioning like the amount of vets that are taking their own lives, like it's almost unfathomable. And that if you can just reach out and bring them in and like I know, like bring them back to the garden. It's like that biblical thing. Bring them back to the garden. That place where they belong. They're a part of. They're a place of healing. Like that's what I want these garden projects to be: a place of healing, a place to learn, a place where they can contribute. They become contributing members once more. That idea that they're producing and not have to do it in isolation either. I think that's a big factor, that you're not alone.
Yeah. Hey, why is she a partner, guys? I don't know. Maybe we think alike.
Yeah.
It's only the best come to this mission. Kurt did the introduction. We had all the meetings. We did all the things. And then Patricia and I had a nice little chat. And boom, look what happens.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
There
and that too, like I talked about building out that Gardens for Us community platform, and like that's in the building stage 2. And no, you don't just build and they all come. You've got to get the word out, and that's kind of the theme there too, is getting folks back to the garden. And but so
Ooh.
there'll be a group for the vets so that they aren't beat some of that isolation, bring them back into the community. Yeah.
Oh, come on, Sue, bring her in. You ready, Debbie?
I love Debbie, bringing her in to say hello. How are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm doing well. It's a very sunny, cold day in Kansas City, so I know you guys are all cold too. So, how fun is that? Not so much.
Yeah, it's been a blizzard here, so we got to dig out. I just heard there's a car stuck in our driveway right now, so guess where I'll be after we get done here.
Not
Wisconsin.
Yes.
Well, as I said this morning in our meeting, y'all can keep this cold stuff, because look, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 60s, 70s, 60s. This morning, 34 degrees.
Rude awakening.
Yeah. Definitely rude. So, and hard on our veterans. So, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not a nice wake up call or cold call at all. So, definitely feel for them. A lot of them are here in Kansas City are out on the streets because of what many different reasons and need places just like what you've got going on there. So, yeah, need it need it now, and we need to find ways to help other people understand that it's available but needs their assistance. So thank
Oh,
you for
Debbie,
doing this, Brian.
it's I have this discussion all the time. The easiest part of the whole all of Project Die Hard is if a veteran goes, I want the help. I need to come to your facility. The easiest part of that whole thing is to get that veteran there. Logistically speaking, that's the easiest part of this whole mission.
That's great that it's the easiest part, but we need places for them
To
completely.
come to.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the hard part.
Definitely.
Okay, I think we need some building developers that they'll just come in and develop it.
So Sue, are you alluding to that I should put my cape on? You know, this is the cape that
Bring it on.
so
some
apparently
friends
our
watching.
viewing audience, Phil Vetrano, wants me to wear the cape. So that's what I'm
Well, at least
saying.
it's
We'll do
green.
anything to help our veteran community. I'll wear a cape and everything.
Awesome. And it's a green cape, so that's pretty cool. So.
Yeah, and according to Mark Balin, April 2nd is Kurt Roscoff's mustache day. So we'll figure out how we can make that help veterans.
It's coming up.
I don't know. Look. You enjoy it now because I see how much can we raise when we shave that thing off.
Oh, I'm sure that a lot of people will pay to get this thing off my face. You bet.
I'm just putting it. Look, if you're gonna do it, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, you heard it here.
Oh well, I think I need to hear a nice review of what happened last weekend.
Ooh.
Oh, out in Arizona?
Yes. I've heard bits and pieces, but I need to hear like expanded version.
All right. Well, I can only tell you from my experience.
Mhm.
That's perfect.
I got to hang out with people that I've seen online for years. We got to sit there, break bread, talk. Mark Balin is one of them on the Mark TV. Great guy. Thomas Long, Apex Business, another resource partner. He was there. We got to sit down and talk. Todd Lingle, CARES Foundation was there. You know, we finished up bringing them on board. Barry Shore, James Zuli. Those are just the ones I can remember off the top of my head. I have a stack of brand new business cards and people that I've met out there that, God willing, is going to really move the mission forward. But, you know, look, community, if you're watching this, yeah, these are opportunities. That's all they are, opportunities right now. It's going to take everybody doing their part to get this first facility built. So what's that part that you're going to play with the mission? Are you going to pray for it? Are you going to share it? Are you going to volunteer? If you don't have any time for any of that, become a patron, donate, give. It doesn't go to the leadership's wallets. I cannot stress that enough. When you give to Project Die Hard, it goes to the mission. It does. Okay, soapbox over. But I mean, for the Arizona trip, yeah. Oh wait, I do get that one big thing. Dink and Dine.
Oh, yeah.
Dink and Dine. Pickleball thing there in Mesa, Arizona. They joined Club 22.
Woohoo! So what's Club 22 for those who don't know?
For those who don't know, Club 22 is the food industry's way they can help the mission. Right? They put out our logo in their window saying we are proud to be helping veterans. And we list them on our website. I do believe somewhere on social media, Sue, if you look on our Facebook page, I think we got something out there for Club 22. That's going to be the best way to show them.
And do they in that Club 22, do the restaurants, like, they donate a part of their when they sell certain things or something, or?
Some do, some don't.
Okay.
Okay. Again, if they do, it's a bigger blessing.
Yeah.
If they don't, our logo is still in the window.
Yeah.
That's the whole key to it. Okay, no, that's Dink and Dine.
It's Dink and Dine. It does show at least dine with them on the 22nd.
Yeah. But I thought I put something out there today about Club 22. Where did I put it? I hate having a new computer.
Oh, I got it. Hang on. Here it is.
Did you find it?
I found it.
I like that. Oh, there it is.
There it is, right there. Does that explain Club 22?
I like that.
Okay, so they come and that's when, on the 22nd of this month, that's when you have the vets come together then too.
The vets can go there? No, that's just there. We do our fellowship breakfast on the first Wednesday of the month. This is a support program.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, I encourage veterans to go eat there on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Yep. Tell them Project Die Hard sent you. They'll donate back to the mission.
Wow, that's awesome.
So if you know any restaurants that should join Club 22, this list of restaurants that are involved needs to grow and become massive.
Yeah, because that's the only way a facility is going to go into every state. But remember, guys,
that does make it easy way for restaurants too, and the people that are customers there, that if you're supporting that restaurant and on that certain day, and then it supports the Project Die Hard, and it just makes a easy way to give.
Win-win.
Oh, how about this? Members receive a free TV from our outreach partner, Nonprofit TV, to hang up in their business,
Yeah.
where they can stream Die Hard all the time.
Nice.
Pretty amazing. So many good things there. So much good.
And this can be yours if you follow 3 simple rules. Sue, what are they?
God will never leave the mission. No drugs or alcohol are allowed. And we will never use the suffering of veterans to advance the mission. That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Those are the 3 rules. As I was telling everybody out in Arizona, Debbie, right? If you can work within those 3 rules, you never have to talk to me. You break one, I guarantee you will talk to me.
Oh, well. I actually like talking to you, but I don't want that kind of a talk. So thank you very much.
Exactly.
I mean,
There's a talk and then there's a talking to.
No, Debbie, look, there's a lot of people that say, I can't talk to him. He's only focused on one thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't the head of an organization supposed to be focused on that one thing?
Yeah. That's the whole idea. I know my lane. I got a great team behind me. I need more teammates. Or I don't need them. My team needs more teammates.
The mission needs to grow. We need to get more legs under this. Like literally, we need more legs under this.
We could spend 2 hours going over through everything that's coming our direction. Okay? The first thing people need to do is say, I want to help. And then we figure out from there, what's the skill set they're bringing to the mission? Where can we use that person? Okay? If it's data crunching, if it's working with a CRM, if it's following up on emails, if it's
How to plant a garden.
Yeah, how to plant a garden.
We do need definitely boots on the ground there, and like that's the one thing. Like I live up in northern Canada here, and it just seems so far away. But I knew if I was there, like that's my thing. Get in there, and you get that gardening happening. Like I had a new family coming to live on our land where we got up here, and it's a family of 5, and it was like, okay, we got more mouths to feed. We got to get a bigger garden happening, and you just get in there and you do it. When you've got that, when you know why you're doing it. Like I put the extra garden in because there was a family of 5 with mouths to feed. The same with the vets, when you see that they are wanting to take their own life because they cannot see the goodness in life anymore, then you could, it gives you that motivation. Yes, give them this facility where they've got the home, they've got the support, bring them back to the garden, and that life is good.
Oh, life is good every day. Every day above ground is great, folks. I don't argue. Every morning I wake up and I praise God that I'm here. Okay, but okay, so I'm going to bring up, they want to get personal, right? Let me bring up the discussion from this morning. Saturday, I had to take my truck to the shop. On the way back, wife and I pulled up to an accident scene. 2 cars head on. I go into automatic mode, being the medic. 4-year-old little girl sliced open her forehead, bleeding everywhere, blood, screaming, all this. Yes, I am quite aware God put me in that position at that time because of my training. That little girl's life was saved because of what I knew. But you know what? Every time I do that, all those nightmares come back. So yeah, the past couple nights they've been good for me. But see, I got my team. I got my fellow veterans that I get to call and vent out to. And that's what it's for. That's what our facilities are for as a whole. Because it's not just the resident veterans. If a veteran just needs to come for a day and hang out because life was a little too hard, that's what they're for. And as much as I wish I could be at every facility every time a veteran wants to talk, I know that's physically not possible. But that's why everybody has to start as a volunteer with the mission. You want a paid position? Fine, earn it. I don't care what's on your resume. I care what's in your heart. All right. On that, I'm going to leave before I start the ball. Sue, take it from here.
I think that qualifies as your word of hope for our veterans.
My word of hope is, brothers and sisters, don't you dare give up. Don't you dare. Things are going so great, and we're so close. There is hope. Just stay the course. That works.
Excellent.
But no, I do got to go because my phone just went off.
You're good. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you all.
Thank you for all you do, and I'm happy to be a part of the mission.
Awesome. So, and with that, I'm going to go around the room here and give everybody a chance to share their word of hope for our veterans. So, Patrice, I'm going to go ahead and pass it to you.
Come on back to the garden, the earth. This is the place we belong. We belong here. And you're a part of this, our human family. And reach out if you're feeling alone, because there is help here.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining the mission and for being with us here tonight, Patrice. Pray you.
I'm very happy to be a part.
Excellent. And Debbie, I'll pass it to you next.
Well, I just want to say that I know that there are people here that are willing and able to help, and that the hope is the handout, not the hand up, but the hand out, but the hand up to get to the garden and get to the place where they need to be. So as Brian says, don't you dare give up. Reach out. Thank you, Sue. Back to you.
Awesome. Thank you for being here, Debbie. Kurt, over to you.
Well, again, it's an interesting position, speaking to something that, I don't have the lived experience exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about suicide prevention, we're talking about saving lives, of you saving your life out there, being in the darkness, battling the demon and all the things you're doing. So all I can do is, wish and, figure out if through energetics or prayers or whatever to bestow strength within you. And, it's pressed upon my heart and in my prayer closet and in my reflections. It's come through the ethernet or through my keeping my soul open for whatever can be today, is the message coming to me in my own personal outreach from my soul is about endings and beginnings. So when I think of Brian's story, gun in the mouth, ready to end it, and the phone rings. Because the phone rang, the phone goes down, looking forward to an event at the church, with the motorcycle and all the things, so it just takes that little thing. So that's what we're hoping, it goes from our hope, translates to your hope, because we talk a lot about outreach. So obviously this part of the program is about in reach. You've got 4 of us on the screen right now in reaching to your inners. Like Sue read or watched a project from our daughter, and Sue showed me a message to our daughters like, hey daughter, you just hit the feels, Sue says. That's what we're going for here. We're hoping to hit you in the feels. Like Patrice talked about planting the seeds. These are seeds of greatness. There's a minister in the Milwaukee area that he talked to me about the projects that this Milwaukee group is working on, as far as I knew of, for 10 years, obviously for decades themselves. And he talked about, that this stuff is a matter of a God-sized project. So when you're getting the message from us, it's by no accident that you've connected to individuals from Project iHeart, and that we're organized by a retired Army medic. Sue and I are wired to save lives. We were an EMT for 10 years. We just got safety training Saturday for our water skiers. We want to invite you out water skiing. We know how to get every veteran, injured, wounded veterans, whatever type of veteran you are, we can get you water skiing. I talk about we'll take somebody from off a hospital bed. If that doctor will give us give us his, wishes to say, yeah, take this patient water skiing, we'll take a hospital patient water skiing, whatever it takes, and there's all sorts of this. We've got Helen Weaver on here, from Wellness Weavers and the Live Well Cooperative, ready to whatever her resources and her capacity with disaster training and all the things. People are coming around you in your life. In our sacred scripture, there's the idea of the mustard seed. So to help me speak to you, I used AI to help me with this. This is what the AI overview comes from google.com. The mustard seeds holds a profound spiritual meaning, primarily symbolizing that even minuscule initial faith, the seed can grow into immense life transforming spiritual power or the kingdom of God. It represents growth, potential, and the ability to achieve the impossible through persistent trust and inner spiritual development. So whether you're thinking of it as an inner spiritual experience, or it's energy, or it's like Mark Balin calls me, the beacon of light, we're here to shine light your way. We're here to breathe life into you, because what you're experiencing is not meant to be an end. We're talking the alpha, the omega. Reach for the alpha, the new beginning. And we're coming up on spring. Spring into action. Let's help you and help come and be a help to me. It's not just about, oh, how great this is for you, how great this could be for me. My phone number, you can call and text me, is 262-372-1754. Email me, kurt@projectdiehard.org. And if you're wondering why it was so verbose and why I said so much right there, because it mean that much to me. Back to you, Sue.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're all here for a reason. And you know what? That's why you're here, listening. God's not done with you yet. Find out what's in store because there's so much more yet. Thank you so much. Oh, I love that, Brian. Just help bring hope to heroes. Exactly. That's what we do here with Project Die Hard. And we thank you so much for all you give. You mean so much to us. For all of us here with Project Die Hard, as always,